Now for the meat. That's what we always say. You need to put down the t-shirt, man. But yeah, freaking the meat. Yeah, so we decided to... This is our last episode for the season. How do you feel before we kick off?
It's been a long,
It's been a long ass ride, man. It's been more than 2 months, do you know?
And it's crazy how we just say we're going to start this and, we're deciding to split it into seasons like this.
Yeah.
And I'm actually excited.
Yeah, I am too.
The most important part of this is that it has really been fun doing this. Having to come here and talk about movies,
Yeah.
It's one of those things I actually love. Watching movies.
Forward to, man.
Yeah, and then having to talk about it with someone like-minded that gets most of what I'm saying. There are some days that I would send you a myriad of messages talking about one particular movie, and I'll be like, "Sorry, I'm disturbing," but I just gotta say it. I just have to let it all out at that moment.
Yeah,
it's been mad fun. It's not like we're ending it or something.
We are not. We just have to express how we feel.
We're gonna be back
for more stuff, man. Season 2. Wait for the title. I've been spending most of my waking hours just thinking about Povcorn.
Yeah,
a name that at first we thought wouldn't stick, but now it's sticking so hard. It's like it's almost an identity at this point.
Don't even know how that came up with the whole.
Yeah,
it was just fun.
It was just fun, man. I actually look forward to this. I'm really happy that we episode 8, final episode of The Origin, epic stuff. So we decided to do a themed episode, right? A big episode, and for this theme, we're going with movies we'd love to see for the first time again. That's individually. So the scope of this episode was we'd pick 5 episodes. Five movies. We'll pick 5 movies that we'd love to see for the first time, which is quite small, but it's just that constraint so we don't go overboard, because if you see my list is crazy.
And I'm sure we're going to have a lot of repetitions. And I want to see some stuff like you're going to cross.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely going to see something that you also don't like the same thing.
Yeah.
There's no way we would not have similar stuff.
Yeah.
There is no way. Definitely. So what we're going to do is, since it's 5, you'd say 1, talk about why, you love it. Yeah. I'd say 1, same thing, we just bounce off each other like that. See what goes on.
Yeah. And because we have so many movies to talk about, we also gave space for 3 honorable mentions. We won't go into them. We'll just list them off, maybe say 1 or 2 words about it, and then we end the episode. But let's start with that long ass intro. Movies we love to see for the first time. I'm going to start with something that would shock you. I think you already shocked already, because I told you about it. Will shock you and the audience. I did not see James Cameron's Avatar in 2009. I saw it at the end of 2022 because I said end of 2022 because Way of Water was coming out, and I do not regret my decision, man. I feel if I saw it in 2009, I would not have felt the same way I felt now. Look at his face. Look at your face, man. I'm going to zoom in right there. So Way of Water was coming out, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to give Avatar a chance. Yeah. And I was honestly stunned. World building that is unparalleled. Well, might be paralleled by LOTR and Harry Potter. Man, your face. It's okay, I've seen it. I mean, it'd be a greater scene if I had not, right? I'm sure there's someone out there that hasn't seen James
Cameron's Avatar. Sure. I know someone. Let's not get into it.
Oh, you know someone, in fact, yeah. So match my sin against their sin. And
the crazy thing, he hasn't even seen most of the movies. Like, he hasn't seen Lord of the Rings, he hasn't seen Harry Potter, he hasn't seen Avatar, he hasn't seen... let's not get...
He watched a lot of anime and
lots
cartoons.
Of anime.
He's like
he has watched... I believe he has watched so many anime. Like, if you guys are in the same room right now, you guys will talk for days.
Epic.
You guys will talk for days about this shit. Like, you guys just keep talking because every time we're talking about anime, we're talking about movies. Like, he's always telling me, you see this anime and you need to see this anime, you need to see this anime.
And you're like, you need to see this movie.
But yeah, it's fine. You know, you can either be in both worlds. You can either be in one world or the other world.
Yeah.
So he has chosen anime. But me, I try as much as possible to dwell in both of them. Though I know the skills will always lean towards movies more than anime. So I think I would always pick to see a movie than to see an anime. Because for me, it's not like I don't focus when I'm watching movies. But you need extreme focus when you're watching anime. First of all, you don't want to watch dubbed anime.
In English, man. Hell no.
So you can't do other things at that moment. So I can see movies and do other stuff and still focus and still get the information I need to get out of it and know what's going on. But with anime, you have to actually focus. You need to turn off your phone. You need to be attentive. You need to know what's going on. If not, you're going to always take it back and you waste your time. And you don't want to do that. Seeing the movie, I'm not saying seeing the movie is wasting your time. No, but all I'm saying is it's time that's going. You know, you don't want to be seeing a movie and then spending that much time. You have to always go back because you're losing, focus and all of that. You need to just one fell swoop, go through it, know you're done with it, and focus on something else. So that's all I'm saying. Like, so, but me, movies, I always lean. But the thing is, I like to always
diversify the portfolio.
So I would always see anime.
Let me tell you something that will shock you. I recently found out that there are people that watch anime on 2x speed. Subbed anime, for that matter. Yeah. I was shocked.
How is that even possible?
I have no idea how it's possible. If it was dubbed, I'd be like, okay, in English, you skip, but subbed? How?
Damn.
Hyper focus, man. But,
damn.
Yeah. Well, that's a discussion for another day. So James Cameron's Avatar, the world building, like just the world, other than the world building, just the world itself was amazing. Like nothing short of amazing. The story was king. I mean, the characters are forgettable. But the story, frankly, I mean, to be honest, what's the main character's name?
I've forgotten.
Yep, it's Jake Sully because I watched it recently, so I know. But yeah, the characters are like frank, but the story and the world building, epic, man, absolutely epic. So James Cameron's Avatar is up there. It's not number one, but it's one of the top movies that I've seen. That I'm like, I need to see it for the first time. If I could wipe my memory and re-see it, I'll definitely do that.
I don't know if you've seen these things that they do on Instagram where something you did see when you were young or you just saw recently, they post it on Instagram like an edit, and it's high resolution HD is even better than what you saw.
Yeah, 4K.
And you're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Imagine they do that to the first. I think I've seen one for the Avatar, and I think I've seen one for the Way of Water. It's just blinding.
Yeah.
It's like, this is just too beautiful. The Way of Water, the world was just amazing. Well done.
It is.
Well done. Soft beans. Properly cooked beans.
Soft beans.
Bro.
I mean, he spent a lot of time before Way of Water, right? That's what he's been working up to this point.
Yeah.
So yeah, makes sense that
it'd be the next one is going to be like maybe next 2 years or something.
Yeah, Fire or something. This is like actually Avatar at this point. Nickelodeon's Avatar. But yeah.
4 elements,
man. Yep. You?
The first one on my list. Interstellar,
man.
I can see that's on your list as well.
Yeah, it's on my list. It's the second movie. If I'm going by, I didn't even rank it. Yeah,
it's not even by rank. Yeah. Like, it's just what just came to my mind at the moment when I was writing it. I'm not really ranking it like per se. It's like, top to bottom to top shit. But anyways, Interstellar was just beautiful, and I saw it again recently. So
same. Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but the soundtrack, first of all,
epic.
I don't think the movie would have, without the soundtrack, the movie would just be, what it is.
It'd be like High School Musical without sound.
So I saw it again and it was just beautiful to watch. The whole story. I think I explained it to you how it's not just it's 3-dimension, 4-dimension, 5-dimension, time with physicalities to time and all of that. I was just that has to be on my list of first things I would love to actually watch again for the first time and just like wipe my brain and watch it again.
Watch it again, right?
Just forget about it and watch it again. Beautiful.
It's everything Nolan does, everything Nolan like puts his hand in is incredible. I could have put every single Nolan movie on this list. Like, it's just 5. I'll just pick Interstellar, Memento, the Batman trilogy, Inception, and this list will have been populated. But if I had to pick one, when I first watched Interstellar, I watched it on my 15-inch HP laptop, and I was like, God, I wish I saw this in the cinema. I wish I saw this in 3D, in 4D, put the VR glasses on my face. I want to be in this. I want to be in this movie as it's happening.
I need to see. There are movies I need to see in 40x VR type.
Yeah.
Like right now, I think I saw Way of Water in 40x and it was just beautiful, bro.
Same, man. The water splashing on your face, the vibrations.
It was like I was there. When they were in the flying scenes.
Yeah.
When they were in the water, everything was like just there. It was like in the wall. It was beautiful. But there's so many other movies I would like to watch again and just feel like, if they can re-release them in cinemas just for that purpose, for the for the experience, I would love to watch. Love to watch them again.
Especially Interstellar. I also saw that there's the making of Interstellar, which is something that I'm definitely going to watch for like an Interstellar episode when we do one. But yeah, man, Nolan. It's just beautiful, man. It's freaking beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next, yeah. Shawshank Redemption.
Still on my list, bro.
Same on your list, yeah. Oh man.
Funny enough, I've seen that movie just once.
Yeah, same. Only once.
And right now, if I see it again, it would be like the first time for me. For some reason. First of all, it's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while. And I know I have to see it again. But there are just some certain movies that I don't want to see again alone. Like I want to see it with, someone or with people because I want to get their reactions. There's just this thing when you recommend something to someone and they just see it on their own. But there's this thing when you see them see it and you want to also know if they feel the same way you felt watching the movie. You just want to see that. Yeah. It's just like fulfillment. You're like, yes.
Like, I put you on. I put you on. Especially if it's a movie like Shawshank, man. When I saw Shawshank, I was in that phase where like the commitment you have to movies. Any movie you see, you have to see it to the end. I was in that point in my life where I watch anything, and if I'm watching anything, I must see it to the end. I just saw Shawshank on like IMDb's top 100 movies, and it was number 1. I'm like, okay, I'll give you a shot. And starting it, I know I felt the same anger. I felt anger for the way the main character was prosecuted by the courts. And that's what like actually spawned me to watch the movie further. But getting 30 minutes, 45 minutes in the movie, I was like, I think I might back out. But I'm like, no, I have to see. I'm glad I sat through it, man. It's such an ending. Like, once it finished, it's like, whew. Thank you.
Relief,
man. It's like, it's such a resolution that's 110%. I loved it. I freaking loved it.
Same. I think next thing on my list is Avatar.
The Last Airbender.
Yeah, I know.
I think I told you recently that I saw the ratings and it was like 9.8.
It was 100.
100%
on Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes, yeah. I think it was 9.8 on
it deserves all its glory and recommendations, honestly.
Man, we need to rewatch it.
I did rewatch it 3 years ago.
Same. I rewatched it in 2020.
Yeah. And even I think I did the same thing with Naruto as well. Like, but Avatar, any year, anytime.
Such a well done story.
It's always going to bang.
Always.
It's always going to hit. It's always going to slap. And I'm going to do a thing where I'm going to see my best cartoons or animes with my nephew and my niece. I'm going to make them watch it with me. I know they might not get it as much as I do at the
They
moment.
will know, man. You
But
need to
then
wait
for the
like
culture,
a particular age, you know.
yeah, I need to, but I'm getting there because I was trying to get him on Avatar, but he was just playing here, left, right, and he wasn't even having it. He would watch for a few minutes. Next thing he's watching, doing something else.
And they annoy you.
I was just like, I'm wasting my time with this right now. I'm gonna do it some other time. Yeah, but he's getting to the age soon. I'll definitely do it. I'm gonna tie him out. Like, you know what? Don't
This
leave.
time.
Watch this. I'm gonna feed you. Watch it. Yeah.
Recruit another person for the culture, right?
Avatar is just beautiful. The Last Airbender is amazing, and I also did enjoy Legend of Korra. I liked the development of the worlds, and I'm looking forward to seeing more. Yeah. Here, like just the way they did the next 5 years or the next couple of years, they did the whole kind of Avatar phase. The movies are gonna release. I don't know if I sent it to you.
Oh, I've seen it. So
it's gonna be like a lot coming from there, and I really want to watch that. You know, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
So I need new stuff.
Legend of Kenshi or something Tenshi.
I don't know, but there's definitely gonna be one for Zuko. There's one they're gonna do with during the last Airbender, Korra
afterwards. Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of like when they were in their youth.
Yeah,
all of that.
I'm waiting to see that, man.
Yeah, so that one is also gonna be part of it. I think there's gonna be an Earth Avatar as well.
Yeah, that's Legend of Tenchi or something. There's this dude called The Avatarist on YouTube. All he does is Avatar news. Like, it's such a niche.
That's very narrowed down.
Very narrow, and he has a lot. But a shout out to Avatar as well. Really.
He definitely loves his Avatar.
He does, man. Absolutely.
It's beautiful. Loved it. I'm gonna anytime I watch it, honestly, it's gonna always feel like the first time for me.
Yeah, I agree.
How about you? Next one.
My next one, V for Vendetta. Have you seen that?
Of course.
Oh man, that is a movie. I don't know, like before that time, like, you know, you see one man against the world type of movies, you know, and stuff. And I saw V for Vendetta maybe in 2018 or very recently.
Yeah, same, because I was, that whole Anonymous.
Yeah, Anonymous Mass. I was very
a lot
much
of people
interested.
were putting on. I was like, whoa, where is this from?
Yeah.
Where is this from?
I think it was the year they resurfaced, right? The year Anonymous resurfaced.
I can't remember, but all I know is I just kept seeing it, and then I asked, where is this thing from? Like, why is it
the inspiration?
And a friend of mine was like, it's from this movie before I did that. So I went to watch the movie. Then I can't really remember what happened, but it's a long time now.
I've seen it 3 times. Natalie Portman.
Just once.
Natalie Portman. Chef's kiss.
There was this very popular line from the movie. I can't really remember.
Popular line. It was like, it was a whole paragraph where all the words started with V. Ventriloquist. I'm like, man,
it's very, very, very popular.
It's crazy, man. One man against the world, and one man inspiring the crowd to stand up against the government, stand up against tyranny. Such an epic movie, man. Movies like that don't get made anymore.
That's how you do it, not Ant-Man and Quantumania. I was just. I'm not going to say much more about that.
That was like a dumbass.
You finally seen it?
I saw it, yeah. I saw it, man. I saw it. What's
so dumb.
So freaking dumb.
There was nothing to it. It was nothing to it. And I was like, is that all? Mm-hmm. Or is there supposed to be more?
Is there supposed to be more, man? V for Vendetta. Yep. That's one. Everyone should see that movie. I'm going to make sure my girlfriend sees it, definitely. Yeah, what's your next movie?
Next one is definitely Shawshank Redemption, which already said. Yeah. So over to you now. No,
I just said my V for Vendetta.
I was supposed to say Shawshank Redemption, but I already said that. Okay, next one is 3 Idiots.
3 Idiots, okay. I haven't seen that. So this is all you.
3 Idiots is just beautiful. Anybody that have seen it, like the movie won their hearts. Like it's just prime television. I loved it from the soundtrack. Normally you'd skip.
Yeah, I'd skip, definitely.
You'd skip, but you would not skip this.
Yeah.
You would like the music. You would sing the music. You would feel the music because the music tied so much with each scene. It was not just the one that you have them just dancing for no reason.
For no reason, man. That's what I don't
But
like.
The dance, like there was this music that was just so powerful. This guy, he killed himself. He was depressed. He was going through school, and he has to do his project. And the principal of the vice chancellor of the university, like he's not just letting him pass and everything. And he was just so depressed from school and everything. The protagonist in the movie, he's very smart. So he's the guy that has been failing, not even able to complete his project, was trying to just explain it to the VC, and he was like, "Oh, I've invited my family to come for my graduation and all that stuff." And I was like, "They are not going to come." We even had him call his father and told his father, "I should not bother himself that his son is not graduating."
Yeah.
So the protagonist saw all of this happening, defeated. He just threw it in the trash, and he picked it up and he was trying to help him work on it. At that moment, the song starts to play, and the music was playing while he was working on it, and everything. Then eventually he did fix the stuff. A drone, he fixed it, and he moved like with the camera. So he kind of fixed it, and he flew it to the guy's room. And when he got to the room, he saw that the guy had hung himself through the camera, and then you could see them running, trying to get up to it was so painful, bro. That was a very, very sad scene.
Are you trying to tell me that this movie might make me cry? Finally, a movie might do it for me.
You probably will cry. It was so sad. Wow. I was like, oh my God. It was so sad. The music was still playing at that moment. It was a very good music. It was like the soundtrack, the film, the story, everything just
meshed well.
Nothing was lacking. Nothing was lacking. You should see it. Three Idiots. You should see it with your girlfriend. You would love it.
I will.
You would definitely love it. Definitely love it. So that definitely has to be on my list. Sorry.
Yeah, 20 what?
2009.
2009. Same year with Avatar. Yeah. I'll definitely see it. Definitely.
I've seen it several times, so I can't even see it again soon.
Yeah.
What about you? Next.
My next one is a classic. Good Will Hunting.
Life has never been. In fact, you can't even say you've gone through life
without seeing this movie.
It's crazy. I'm late to the party because I just saw it last year. But
such a good movie.
Has to be one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That's Forrest Gump. I saw these movies around the same time. Just beautiful movies.
It is, man.
It's so beautiful.
Matt Damon, is it Robbie Williams, right?
Yeah.
I've not seen that. That was one movie that would have made me cry. Would have, man. The scene where he was out with his girlfriend, telling her she doesn't love him. She just wants him like a bag or something. I was like, man, this is so heartbreaking. And then the scene where Robbie Williams actually hugs him and tells him, "It's not your fault. It's not your fault." Man, I can even feel like my eyes right now just thinking about it.
There's so much gold in that movie. So much gold, man. In every single conversation.
So much.
And it's how it was so effortless. When you're looking at, it felt so real. It felt so... It was the same thing I felt when I was watching Dead Poets Society.
Robbie Williams is that good, man.
It felt...
Poor guy.
It felt so real. It was just too good. And that's just the beauty of Good Will Hunting. Dead Poet Society. Those movies.
Dead Poet Society is another movie that could make this list. The way it ended, really.
Five is a very short list, bro.
Short list, yeah.
There is so much amazing stuff out there that you can't even narrow. all you've seen to just a very short list.
It's not possible, man.
Not possible.
Matt Damon, Robert Williams, Ben Affleck. The scene where Ben Affleck was telling him, if you don't get out of this town, if you don't chase your dreams, I will sucker punch you. I would see
We need friends like that actually see your potential.
Oh, I remember when he went to the house and I tried to pick him up and he wasn't in the house and he walked back and he was smiling. I was like, this is a friend.
Genuinely. Not even just
to see
for
him win.
Genuinely. Need people like that in your corner.
Yeah.
Just one is enough.
Just one is enough, man.
If that person is not yourself, you need people that would actually just do all of those things for you. Just one person is enough. Because they would push you hard, way harder than you.
Way hard, man.
And that's what you just need. Sometimes you just need that push, just that person to actually confirm and tell you how it's, how they see you. Because sometimes we see ourselves less than we should.
I've never seen, I actually have, but this character was so destructive of his own purpose. It was ridiculous. Like a dude that can't. He's so scared of the future. He's so used to the sport he's in. He doesn't want to step out of his comfort zone. Man, is a must-see movie. But yeah, I'll leave it there. What's your fifth movie before we hop into honorable mentions?
It's Good Will Hunting.
It was Good Will Hunting? Okay, to the next one. Excuse me, the next one.
I have Forrest Gump on there as well.
Oh, nice. I haven't seen that movie now. No, I haven't. Tom Hanks, eh? I haven't, no. You just saw it recently, so don't do this to me.
It doesn't matter.
I will see it, definitely. That and what's the name of the movie that he has stuck on an island? He was stuck on an island.
Shutter.
No, not Shutter Island. That's DiCaprio.
Yeah.
There's a movie with Tom Hanks. Apparently, it's way better than Forrest Gump.
Are you serious?
He's stuck on an island.
That has to be crazy.
Speaking to a coconut.
Ha.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best movie he's ever done in his life.
Ha.
Other than Forrest Gump, yeah. Look it up.
Castaway,
yeah. Yeah. Such stellar acting. I've listened to an episode about it on the rewatchables, so it's on my list.
Put it on my list.
I will. Yeah, I will get to it. But yeah, so Forrest Gump. Yeah, you want to talk a bit about it?
First of all, Tom Hanks bodied that role.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even know. You would start thinking that that's how Tom Hanks is in real life.
Yeah.
That's how beautiful it was. I enjoyed it so much.
Mm-hmm.
And the story, it just made me feel some type of way. There was this thing I was telling you about how a movie just makes you feel at that moment and you just smile.
Just smile. Is it a happy movie?
It is, but it's still sad. It has this melancholy to it as well.
Yeah.
But still, it's happy in some points. It's a beautiful story to watch. You should see it.
I will check it out, man. I will definitely check it out. So for some honorable mentions, I'm just
that you can remember at the moment.
Honorable mentions that I can remember.
It's what I can remember at the moment. Like it's what's on my mind at the moment.
Okay.
Do I put them down?
Yeah, you did. I put mine down. I mean, I have I like 20-something movies here, but I'm just going to go like through 3.
Okay.
I have Whiplash. Whiplash could have made top 5 if I had to rank. Whiplash is definitely a movie I'd have loved to see for the first time. It actually shows somebody that wants to succeed artistically what they'll definitely go through to make sure that they're number one. The pains, the struggles. Like, this dude was literally bleeding from his fingers. Literally had a car crash and still had to get up and go for practice. Insane. Freaking insane. Well done movie. Dedication. And did you know it was a short film before it got like its cinema movie?
I never knew.
Man.
Same
different drummer, same teacher. What's the guy's name again? I forgot his name. But yeah, epic movie. Another honorable mention for me is A Silent Voice. I actually want you to see this one.
I haven't seen it.
Man, I can bet I can bet money that you will cry. You will definitely cry. Silent Voice. I don't want to tell you what it's about. Are you Googling it? Oh my God. No. Okay,
I think I put it. It's already on my list. No. I'm not just Googling the story.
Okay.
I'm just checking it out because I know it's on my list. Silent Voice. Yep, it's on my list.
This is one movie that I wish I could see again for the first time, because every time I try to rewatch it, it's hard to get into because I know the pain that's waiting for me at the end. I have to stop. It's like once I'm getting close, like, nah, I need to back out. You know, I wish I could go into it fresh as new. Yeah. Anyway, the next movie on my list is Mulan. I had to put Mulan up there because it was such a well done Disney movie. Till this day, we still sing, "Let's get down to business." Oh my, oh God! I had to put it on my honorable mentions. Incredible movie. Doesn't get as much love as it's meant to.
I don't even know why The Lion King is not on our list.
The Lion King is on my list, but it's like way down. Yeah, I didn't rank the rest, but is it on yours?
I'm just remembering that that has to be one of the movies that you want to watch
again.
Definitely, yeah. Harry Potter.
All of them, eh?
I would say all of them, but I think the most favorite ones for me would be The Goblet of Fire and The Deathly Hallows.
Yeah.
Those has to be just was just amazing seeing the growth. Character development from the very first part to the final ones. Then
it's a different feeling when you grow up with a character, isn't it? It's like you're growing up and the characters are growing up
as well.
They have the same acting, the same attitude from beginning to the end. Just better, yeah. Very, very much.
So I have Harry Potter of the Lord of the Rings. Pretty much all of them.
Of course.
That's a beautiful trilogy. Game of Thrones. I saw it again recently. Was it last year? Yeah. Last year to this year. Like around December to like January. Like all the whole thing from the beginning. And it was just class all over again. Beautiful, because I had to make my housemates watch it because they had never seen it before, and I was like, no way.
Yes,
there is no way.
Everyone needs to get on.
So I saw the first couple of episodes with them, then I just decided to continue on my own, and I loved every minute of it again.
Yeah,
and I'll definitely sing it again some other time, maybe next year, 2 years time, but soon again.
Yeah. My girlfriend just finished watching it a few days ago, and she can't stop talking about it. It's like we could just be out here cooking or sitting down.
Do you remember?
Or she asked me questions, like super deep questions. She's like, "Why did they do Daenerys like that? Why did this happen?" It's very deep questions that she's trying to understand. I feel it's almost like a class, like a lecture. Imagine you do a lecture and you don't understand you understand part of it, but you don't fully understand it, and you're still trying to resolve it in your mind. Yeah. She keeps asking, why is Tyrion still alive? Why did he survive? Why did she have to kill Varys? There was no point. Why not kill Tyrion instead? And it's just beautiful to see, because I was the exact same way when I first watched Game of Thrones. Just I didn't really have anyone around me to discuss it with. So
sometimes you can't even understand what powerful people, like the reasons behind most of their actions, are just like, that's pointless. Like, why did you do that? And then sometimes you're like,
are you talking about Daenerys?
Any powerful person.
Yeah.
You know, there are so many times they would make such a terrible mistake. Then there are some times that they would do something so amazing well, and you're just like, well done.
It's like you didn't expect any of it, but
when you have so much power, sometimes you just, in order to maintain it, you need to do some certain...
You need to be ruthless.
You get?
Yeah.
It's not always all about love. Sometimes fear is very important.
I feel you need to be ruthlessly good and ruthlessly bad. That's something that Jon or Daenerys in Game of Thrones cannot understand. I mean, to me, Daenerys did nothing wrong. I don't know if that's a hot take. she's just like Aaron, and Aaron is doing nothing wrong.
They feel they have this burden on their shoulder.
They do though. Heavy is the head, right?
Yeah, that's it. But
That's crazy.
Jon Snow was generally lucky the entire Game of Thrones.
Lucky? I feel he's the unluckiest man on the planet.
He was lucky
because he got to live.
He died. He came back to life.
Yeah,
because he had the right people around him at the time these things were happening. If these people were not around, trust me, he would have buried his boy would have burnt him.
Yeah,
he had the right people around him when some certain things were happening.
So,
like, if Daenerys had not come with her dragon to save them at that moment, they would have died when they went to get the
dragon glass.
Not the dragon glass, the walker.
Walker.
Yeah. I'm so. What are you saying, man?
He was.
Those were those lucky sins.
Let's agree that he was lucky.
He was lucky, though he suffered a lot. But he was lucky.
He's wasted potential. All the Stark men, they're all wasted potential.
Oh, that's deep.
Man, that's just where I feel like from Rob is the most disappointing to me. His dad, the only
death was just so quick.
Yeah, the only true great man was their father and the bastard Jon Snow, and apparently he's there with the Stark. He's a Targaryen, and as a Targaryen, how as a Targaryen you get sent back to the wall? Why? That's why I say he's unlucky.
Right? And it's sad that Rob had to. Was he what was his brother's name?
Bran.
No, not Bran. The one that died the Red Wedding.
Rob. Yeah, Rob.
It's sad that he had to die that way, which would have been totally 100% avoidable.
Very much. As a king, they're hailing you, king in the north, and some dude is like, "Oh, come to my house. Let's have dinner."
It's not even about that. The fact that love. Obviously, he fell in love. He got married, and then his mom warned him. See, he's not someone you just.
He too, the exact same thing he said about Jon. He too, he had the right people by his side. He just blundered so epically, and he's not quick to act. I don't know, man.
We're talking about Game of Thrones. We won't leave here today.
I swear, we should have like a Game of Thrones episode. Yeah. But yeah,
I think that's it for me. It's Naruto, beautiful anime.
Yeah. Oh, that's what your last honorable mention, yeah?
Yeah, except I remember any right now, Kung Fu Panda, because I'm seeing a panda right there.
But yeah, I mean, if I wanted to add to the list, Code Geass, definitely if I was talking about series, right? Because I didn't mention any series. But yeah, we could have ended this episode 5 minutes ago, but that's it from us, right?
Yeah.
So thank you guys for joining the episode. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed making it. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button.
If you liked any of our content,
yes, please
subscribe, like, share,
all the fun stuff. We're trying to get to 1K subs as soon as possible. We'll be glad if you can help us attain that. If you want to start a conversation with us, you can either comment here on whatever we said, any of our hot takes, or if we said something absolutely dumb, call us out, we're ready. Or you can follow us on Instagram at pov.corn. That is at pov.con. You might also enjoy watching our weekly recap right here. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the flip side.
Bye, guys. See you next season.
Next season. Prepare for it. We'll drop the title very, very soon. It'll be fun. Absolutely fun. Thank you for sticking with us for 8 episodes. We should have like a party here to like flash and stuff. Wine. And that's it. Peace.
Bye.